Hare Om. The next vritti is Nidra. And of course, explain the next sutra, sutra number 10. Abhava pratyalammana vrittir Nidra. Now in this sutra, Patanjali has explained the meaning of Nidra. Nidra is a Sanskrit word. And the dictionary meaning is sleep. But Patanjali don't want to say that Nidra is sleep. That is why he is explaining the meaning of Nidra. So many commentators have taken the meaning of Nidra as sleep and they try to explain how Nidra is vritti and it is to be controlled. This total explanation goes in the wrong way. So forget about the dictionary meaning of Nidra. Let us understand the meaning explained by Patanjali himself. That is the right way to study also. Patanjali says, Nidra is vritti which experiences the absence of the things. That is the vritti which experiences the absence of the things is called Nidra. A very simple example can make it more clear. There is a glass half filled with water. You can see from the outside there is a glass only. So we can show this half water filled glass to a person. He has to interpret. One person will say the glass is half filled with water. That is correct. But the other person will say the glass is half empty. He is also correct. So the interpretation of both is correct. But the first person interprets the existence of water and he says glass is half filled with water. So this is a positive approach. And second person says glass is half empty. So there is no water in the half part of it. But the person has experienced the same thing. So person has experienced the absence of water. And first person is experiencing the existence of water. So the second person is negative. That is called Nidra. So negative approach to the life is called Nidra as per the Patanjali's explanation. And you know negativity always disturbs. It always creates complications in the life. And some people are so negative that they can't do anything in the life. They have got so many qualities. They can exploit it, they can do so many good things, but because of the negativity, they are not in a position to do anything in their life. Many people enter the depression also because of this negativity. And these are common experiences. I can give one more example. A famous singer is there and he has got one son. And as a singer, he expects that his son also should learn singing and his son also can become a popular and famous singer. So accordingly, he starts teaching him singing. But his son is not interested at all in singing. He is interested in some intelligent work. Maybe studying the mathematics and science and all that. So his intelligence must be interpreted by his father, singer. And he should focus on that. Teach him accordingly. But he has no interest in singing and the singer is focusing on that component. Why he can't sing? So it takes a lot of efforts to teach him singing. But as the son has no interest, he doesn't learn also. So what is the result? Son cannot become singer. He cannot become intelligent because father is not cooperating for that. The whole life of this son is wasted because of this negative approach of the singer. That is Nidra. So we must experience whatever is there and make something good out of it. Don't experience whatever is not there. Because nobody is perfect. Everybody has got some plus and minus points. So we have to focus on plus points, positivity, and don't focus on minus points, negativity. That is explained in this sutra by Patanjali as Nidra. And so Nidra also needs to be controlled. So control it. And then take some decision which reflects in some action. And then you will get some better results. If you don't control, then your actions also will be wrong. And then you will need to suffer the kleshas in the life. And controlling again, yoga is the solution. So the next Smriti is Smriti that we will study afterwards. Hari Om.